Welcome back. You are still watching RTV News. I am Shami Benimana, your guest anchor tonight. In other stories making headlines globally, on day 2 of Moscow's onslaught, Ukrainians fear that the arrival of Russian soldiers in their capital Kyiv is imminent. Many Ukrainians are desperate to leave after weeks of threats, and people simply did not believe an invasion could happen. We have this report courtesy of Al Jazeera.
Now, this is the part where we actually engage some of our guest anchors, and tonight we have Shami Benimana, who is the General Manager of Zipline Rwanda. Many thanks for finding time to join us on this edition.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're such a good anchor, news anchor. You did great.
Thank you.
Yes, so Shami, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm quick to ask questions because that's what I do most of the time. So you're the new General Manager of Zipline. I think that's probably, of all the posts I've had about Zipline, that's also sounds new to what I've heard about Zipline. Yeah. If you could tell us about yourself and what you actually do at Zipline.
Absolutely. Yeah, my name is Shami Benimana. I'm Rwandan, obviously. Born here, raised here. Did a bit of traveling, studying in the US, but came back to do my work here.
What did you study?
What did I study or where did I study?
Both.
So I studied at Hendrix College in a small town called Conway, Arkansas. And what I studied chemical physics. And yes.
It actually relates to what you're doing, right?
Yes and no. So what I'm doing, I'm the general manager, and what that entails is really I oversee operations of Zipline in Rwanda. That's a bit broad, but basically Zipline is a logistics company. We have been operating in Rwanda since 2015, 2016. But the point is, over the last 5 years, we've been working with different stakeholders, including government of Rwanda, specifically the Center for Blood Transfusion and the Rwanda Medical Supply, to revolutionize those two companies' supply chains.
So if I could actually ask, since 2015, around 2016-ish, when you launched, I know you cannot entail the impact, but at least you can pinpoint to some of the key impacts that you've had at Zipline.
Absolutely. Since the very beginning, what we truly believe in at Zipline is that logistics, the supply chain in the world, can really be transformed with existing technologies. We believe that access to medical supplies is a right for everyone, everywhere. And when the founders came to Rwanda, when they discussed with Rwanda, they found that the government was ready to try new ideas, to innovate, to try things
how's been the try?
to try things that even countries like the US were not ready to try. So the trial has been fantastic. It's not a trial anymore. The trial was just at the very beginning. Since basically the end of 2018, 2019, we have been operating on a countrywide scale. We have 2 distribution centers in Muhanga and Kayonza, and what we do is that we centralize storage for blood and medical supplies. And on demand, any health facility among over 400 that we serve can, at the push of a button, request. Let's say a person has an accident on the road and they require blood transfusion. They just request 20 minutes away. We just pack the blood, we deliver to them.
That has been actually impactful. We've seen a lot of that. Are you, briefly, I understand we don't have much time, and I apologize for that, but are you intending to expand into other sectors apart from blood transportation?
Absolutely. As I said, we are a logistics company. So now we are looking at ways to deliver anything, anywhere, instantly. So we have started in the health sector. We have had good collaborations with stakeholders in Rwanda, and we are exploring more and more. We want to make sure that wherever you are, whatever goods you need, we can get them to you as quickly as possible. The drone is a platform to get it to you.
Using
but
drones?
Our goal is to get to you. Yes.
Oh, you're also venturing into cars? Because I mean, if I want a seat or anything, surely you're not going to.
No, what we do is electric, autonomous, instant logistics on demand.
I think we'll have to come and cover that story. Quite a lot of things happening. And so I know you guys, as we conclude, you've helped, inspired a lot of top startups to open up in Rwanda.
Yeah.
Aren't you inspired about that story, what you've achieved as well?
Yeah, absolutely. When I was very young,
Yeah.
back in high school, I could not believe that autonomous drones could fly in Rwanda and that I would be involved in them. But now I am. So now what we are trying to do is to bring more inspiration to our youth. What happens 20 years from now? How will the skies look?
We cannot wait for your expansion story, and I think your expansion story cannot be exhausted tonight, Shemi.
We look forward to hosting you and showing you what we do and what we're planning to do.
You want to outline? You will be delivering blood plus?
Blood, medical products, and anything, anywhere, on demand.
Eden Shami Benimana, the General Manager of Zipline Rwanda. We want to appreciate your time indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And you heard, Zipline is expanding beyond blood transportation and delivering that we've known them for. So probably that's a story that we should be looking forward to, covering and telling. And this is the guy who will be telling us more about that. And from me and my guest anchor, Eden, right here, we want to thank you for your time. Until next time, I'm Ethan Teshabia. Bye for now.